What is good, everybody? Hope y'all having a good day. Just finished my run out here. It's Friday night, 10 p.m. and I want to make this video because nobody ever talks about this on YouTube, and I'm going to talk about it. And what it is winning the 1 second decision in your mind. How to have discipline on autopilot. You know, everybody wants discipline. Discipline is the founding block of motivation, right? You're only ever going to feel motivated when you know that regardless of how I feel, I'm going to show up the next day, which is discipline, right? So bear with me. Your subconscious mind is very smart, right? It keeps you out of certain situations. It's very instinctful, you know? In order to actually want to put yourself through like hard things, through adversity, through challenging tasks, you must first win over your subconscious mind, you know? Because you can get used to just showing up and doing it, but until you mentally come to terms with, hey, I'm not gonna let my mind hold me back, that's when you actually start to develop the discipline, right? Because you can show up and say, I'm gonna do this, but when you actually develop your subconscious to the point of where it wants to do it, that's when you actually get disciplined. So how do you do this, right? How do you do this? Through my experience, this is how I started building up my subconscious to get me to the point where now I can run on Friday night and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I genuinely enjoy this. And what it is you have to start small, right? Everybody wants to jump in and just start doing all types of things, right? They want to hit the gym, they want to get ripped, they want to, run a marathon, whatever it may be in this life. But what you have to understand is you have to first build up the building blocks of discipline, right? Whether that's as simple as making your bed, right? Brushing your teeth, waking up in the morning. This is why my morning routine is such a major part of my life. It's because that 5 a.m. wake up is what sets the tone for the day. If you can't wake up and actually get things done in the morning, what makes you expect that throughout your day you're gonna stay disciplined, right? And it all starts with the founding blocks, right? Building that routine, building your mind, building your body, building your diet, and then from there, that's where you can elevate. But first, you must have a level that you can elevate. So the first thing I did, right, was I started making my bed every morning. No matter how small it may sound to you, it works. Because you get used to when you wake up in the morning and you're still drowsy, you're still waking up, and you have to sit there and tuck in the corners, and you have to sit there and fold your blankets, put your pillows under the blanket, however you make your bed. You know what I'm saying? It sucks some days. No matter how easy you may think it may be, doing that 365 days a year, eventually one day is gonna suck, right? But when you mentally check out to the point that, hey, I'm gonna get this done regardless, that's a founding block of discipline, right? If you can control what you put in your body, you can control your mind. So focus on your diet as well. If you're eating stuff like McDonald's, if you're eating stuff like Wendy's, how do you expect to take control of your mind? You are a part of this diet that is not even serving you. You're not getting any nutrition from that. You're not going to be able to stay focused because the MSG is clouding your mind. There's so much going on in your body, whereas if you just stuck to clean foods and you ate like your body needed it, then you would be successful. Now, what do you do after these things, right? You start implementing daily exercise, right? You start pushing yourself more and more and more each and every day. One thing that will always check you will be the hardest lift that you do, right? Most people with legs, right? Every one of my clients does not like doing leg day. There's a few savages that do, but some you mentally have to come to terms with, hey, I'm about to lift a lot of weight. This is gonna suck. It's uncomfortable. But once you get used to it and you start doing things like you love doing them when you dislike them, that's when you develop a whole area of yourself. So you must get used to doing the hard things that you hate and doing them like you love them, And once you get to this area of your life where you're choosing to take the path less traveled, you're choosing to take the harder path, there's an area of your mind that will unlock. We have what's called an MSC, a mid-cingulate cortex within our brain. Many great athletes have this. This is the limiting area of your brain that it's almost like a pain level that keeps you from going further. I like to call it the governor. This car right here may have a governor for 120 miles per hour. Your brain's the same way. You go out and run a marathon, your governor in your mind is going to try to stop you at 8 to 10 every single time. But what you must do is You must win every second of that battle. I titled this video the Win the 1 Second Battle. It's because you have to win every single second of every single day in your mind first, to then create your reality and create your experience, which is discipline. You know, discipline is the hardest thing to come by, but the easiest thing to find. You know, because you can find it. Everybody knows they have discipline. You know there's another level to yourself. Be honest with yourself, bro. You know it. I know it. That's why you're watching this video, because this title struck you. You want to keep going. You want to push yourself as far as you can. But in order to do that, you have to realize that this path isn't going to be easy. And you must look straight forward and realize that I can do this. I can do this. You have to wake up every single day and tell yourself that I can do this. You know, I genuinely can do this. I developed this mindset through checking off the boxes early in the morning, doing the most difficult things early in the morning. You know, wake up, make your bed, do your push-ups, brush your teeth, get your water in, you know, journal, boom. 4 to 5 wins under your belt right there. Boom, boom, boom. You know, morning routines don't have to be that complicated. I have the easiest one in my link tree right now on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. You know, that's mine, but it helps you create yours because you need a morning routine. You will not be successful without a morning routine. And the few select that do just got lucky. Just got lucky, you know? So focus on doing the small inputs, because everything in this life is a compounding effect. You know, you may think that making the bed isn't going to be something that's like substantial in building discipline, but as you develop that, you realize this is too easy. Now I can move on to the next step. Whatever that is for you. Maybe that's an hour of deep work. You know, maybe that's going straight to the gym, doing your morning cardio. You know, you start firing on all cylinders because you already got a couple wins out of the way. You already got a couple wins under your belt, and you're ready to attack the day. You're ready for whatever comes after you. And that's when you start to win in your life. It's when you stop looking at things like they're happening to you and you start looking at things like they're happening for you. And you get to wake up each and every day not going to have to do these things, but you get to do these things. And that's when you make that shift in your mind and you start winning every single area of your life. You know, you start building the crazy discipline that you want. You start attracting things that are in line with the better version of yourself. So I hope this video helps. Like and subscribe to help me grow. I want this video to go out to everybody I can, because I genuinely believe what I say. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We out, man.